Hey, what's up?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing?
So that's just my baby face, and we're missing Deshaun,
Yes.
but that's okay.
Yeah, for this time, yes.
For this time, he'll be on next time.
Yes.
So, Jeremiah, I want to tell the beautiful, gentle listener, viewer in this situation what we're doing.
Yes, that's just my baby face. So if you guys are keeping along and being good fans, you listened last episode. I'm now officially a part of the show. And to bring something to the show, I came up with this little fun idea where you can listen to us like you already do because you're great, loyal fans on Spotify and all streaming services. But you can also check out the YouTube page, and it's just a little one story, just something so that way you can see our
faces.
Yes.
Like the irony of having a podcast called That's Just My Face for well over a year now without actually showing our faces is not lost on me.
Yes. I think it was my way because I don't have radio voices like you guys. This is the only opportunity I have to shine. So
that's true. Yeah. And you are our little Michael B. Jordan. We do appreciate what you bring to the table.
Something like that.
And also, it is still pandemic. We're still in an active pandemic. We're on the second wave here down in the South.
It's never ending. That's like the third most dangerous thing in the South.
What are the first two?
Well, nothing for me since I'm not there anymore, but DB.
Yeah.
Maybe. That's just our history.
No, that's just so sad and true. So we have, like he said, we have one story, kind of. It's not even a story. It's just like basic good living because we care about our people and we don't want you guys to get sick with the Rona.
The Rona 19.
Yeah, it's going on forever. It's going to be Corona forever.
Sequel. Yeah. That's going to be great.
It's the Sharknado of diseases because it just keeps on and on and on and on. So you actually pulled an incredible story. You picked an incredible story about ways to die, essentially. I believe the story, and I'm looking down, I'm sorry. So the headliner is fantastic. It says, from hair salons to gyms, experts rank activities by which your corona level is. And I started to read it and then I was like, no, I have to stop because we need to do this on camera because it's phenomenal.
Yes.
Because it was so weirdly specific.
All of I didn't even read all of them, every single one. I'm just like, I need to know more reasons why this is bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's some gimmies out there, the gym, obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense of that.
Yeah, and people are mad about the gyms not opening.
Very.
So they're congregating in public places, thus increasing their corona risk.
It's ironic. The people I see the most upset are the people that are the least in shape and least fit. Like, this was the year, 2020.
It's a bad year to try to get your shit together. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
I'm going to just let it go to waste in 2021.
And some of them were like, obvious you're going to die there anyway. Public pools is on the list.
Oregon.
just Oregon.
Flint, Michigan. There's places.
Yeah, exactly. That's Flint, Michigan. Are you talking about the water? Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's, public pools are not very safe. School. I mean, if you're not going to die from the corona, there's obviously the shooter issue.
Yeah, that's
you never know.
Wasn't so bad for me. I went to a pretty ethnically racial school, so I'm pretty solid.
Okay. Yeah. Casinos.
Yeah. And you get mobbed to death at
you're gonna get mobbed to death.
Yeah, at a blackjack table.
By old ladies who are following you around. Because I've been to Vegas a lot, and if you sit at a machine for a while, they want you to leave so they can come swoop in after you. And if you don't get up in a timely manner, it's not pretty. It's
ladies
like vultures.
For a different reason in Las Vegas.
Why is that, Jeremiah?
It's probably the heels. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. My favorite one that I got to was pontoon boat rides.
Why is pontoon boat rides dangerous?
You're going to get the Rona. If you're going to go, it says going for a boat ride with people you're living with isn't risky. So if you go on like a family reunion pontoon, maybe that's good. It seems something we do down in the South.
Yeah,
but it can be if you're doing it with a big group of people from other homes. Again, so incredibly specific. So specific.
For the viewers who don't know what a pontoon boat ride, and me, because I don't know what a pontoon boat ride is.
What? Do you know what a pontoon boat is?
I'm from California. I don't think those are things there.
Don't you fish? It's like a big, it's, I'll put a picture on the Facebook page to educate you. But in my mind, I'm thinking of airboat ride. Do you know what an airboat is? Like
Burt Reynolds rode in Gator?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're talking about pontoon, but I'm kicking it up a notch.
Okay, so it's a weak ass airboat.
Yeah, it's got more seating. It's more seating airboat, but it doesn't matter because you're getting the Rona from it.
Okay. Yeah. I like hair salons and barbershops because no matter what city you're in, if the barbershop is good, it's probably in a dangerous location.
Yeah. It's like street tacos. Like,
yeah. Like,
it's like the better the food. Yes.
The more dangerous it is to eat there.
That's really all we have left as a culture for rites of passage.
Yeah.
We don't have to climb up mountains and kill animals and stuff. Like the Maasai in Kenya, they kill lions before they can get married. And here we just dodge the Rona.
Without food trucks, how will white people make tacos for consumption?
We can't. We can't do it. Why would you even put that thought in my head?
Nobody's going to El Karen's. Los Stacy's.
I did the worst. I'm almost ashamed to tell you what I did today. It is so white person, La Karen. I went to a Mexican place because I'm trying to eat better,
Uh-huh.
And I got tacos that had soy crumble versus meat. I know. I see your face. I see the raging disappointment just washing over your baby face right now.
Why didn't you just throw the money out the window?
I should have. They were terrible.
Yeah, well,
it was awful.
Yeah. Dentist offices are on the list.
What is?
Dentist offices.
Yeah, you're mouthy. Like that makes sense to me because people are all up in your grill, yo. It's like, ugh.
And now is not the time for that.
Right. Now is not the time for that. Yeah, bowling alleys.
I can't bowl. So these are, I feel like the majority.
Well, that's double death.
Yeah, I would never go to these places anyway. But it does specifically say basketball, not sports, basketball.
I felt like that was a bit intense for me. Why basketball specifically? And bowling. Those are two. Why basketball?
Basketball because you don't want to fuck around and get dunked on in the name of the Rona.
Right. Rona around to find out.
We're not playing horse anymore. We're playing Rona. First, you got an R.
Oh.
Hotel.
Yeah, everything. Like
they could have just said motels, and you wouldn't have even needed to explain why.
Golfing.
Yeah.
That was lower risk. Golfing.
It was dangerous for Tiger when the whole thing with his wife was going on.
Yeah. Oh. So it's going for a walk, run, or bike ride with others. Again, it's a low risk.
What I love specifically about the list, and we didn't share this at all, but every single thing has a risk level next to it. So that way you can know, like before you leave the house, you can gauge it like, you got a little meter on your fridge, like, that's a 4. I'm feeling.
But I'm a mortician, so I've already seen people die in these places from unrelated coronavirus. Like I've had people come to me that have died in bowling alleys, not from the corona. So to me, this whole list, if it's on a scale from 1 to 10, they're all 10s.
If that's the case, before we do wrap up, the one I want to hear about, if we have the time, do you have a playing tennis story? Because that was my favorite thing on the list.
Why was that your favorite thing on the list?
Quote, there's also a little concern with playing tennis, the expert said, because that means somebody clearly asked. Spacing is part of the game. It's typically outdoors, and there's only 2 to 4 people on a court. While some sport activities cause concern for the health experts, tennis is not one of them. That feels racist.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it when you said basketball.
That feels right. Yeah, it does. Basketball's up there. Tennis is down here.
Yeah, I felt like that. I didn't want to. It's a climate right now.
That's just my theory.
Oh, it's a sad True theory. Buffets. Let's talk about that for a second because it's.
You ever been to Golden Corral on a Sunday morning? Very dangerous.
I hate Golden Corral, and I really do. Like the few times I've been to Golden Corral in my adult life, because that's really the only. Is you take children there, and just that's how you strengthen children's immune systems. But as adults, you really shouldn't eat there. Everyone walking around the Golden Corral looks like they have some kind of virus.
There's always someone without shoes on there.
Always, and they work there, so it's weird, you know.
And when you leave, you're oddly sticky.
It's because you're bathing in the chocolate fountain.
Well, does that not
people lose their shit about a chocolate fountain.
It's called golden for a reason.
Oh.
Liquid gold.
Oh, you said golden and then shower, and then my mind wandered. It was terrible. It was awful.
Shower at all. That's just your mind.
That's just my mind. It's late here. Yeah. We're in a 2-hour time difference.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I have had people come because I work at the budget, funeral situation. So we've had buffet deaths before. We've had post Golden Corral death.
There's no good way to word this. What's the best one?
The best death from buffets?
From a buffet.
Seafood buffet. Yeah.
Nowhere on the list though.
No. Well,
they wouldn't get specific with buffets, but they were specific with sports.
Basketball. Sorry. Those are and then I feel like pontoon boat was weirdly specific because they could have said fishing boat or boating. I don't know why pontoon boat was very.
I think it's odd that the forest isn't in there.
The what?
The forest isn't in there.
Don't.
There's an entire war going on.
Don't.
It'd be like risk level 10, and nothing else on the list is 10.
The only way that would work, and I do not acknowledge this is a real thing, as you are aware. The only way that works is if they had, squirrels that had active virus vials, and they were injecting campers.
We don't know that they're not.
I know that they're not because I would have heard about it. I'm an expert, and there's
self-proclaimed.
We miss you, DB. All right, so that's the ways you can die from corona. Risk level: avoid pontoon boats, avoid racially charged sporting events. Apparently,
every sport,
and
the forest if you can.
Always avoid that. Always. Not really. That's not a thing. But do avoid gyms and buffets. It's the same crowd.
Literally.
Yeah.
All the people that are at the buffets are the ones that were mad that the gyms aren't open.
They're the ones that are doing public exercise in groups all close together in the closed park.
No, like
I'm just watching. Yes, it's exactly what I saw the other day at the beginning of Bridesmaids. I'm watching society circle the drain slowly. Because people are like wigging out about stuff that doesn't matter, and then there's like actual things that matter happening.
Let's flatten the curve.
We're just gonna cull the herd.
I know we don't make political jokes, but my favorite story, just in general, I feel like I'm running the time. Was the president, who, however you feel about him, cool, no judgment, said that there would be less positive COVID tests if less people were taking the test. So
the math is solid on that.
He's not
wrong
at all.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He's not right.
Everybody thought it was probably a joke about him. No, I'm just like, whoa, smart thinking. Got to give somebody a bone every once in a while.
Nobody wants the COVID bone. Okay, well, that's been our first episode of That's Just My Baby Face. I'm Minda.
I'm Jeremiah.
And we'll be back with Deshaun at some point. Thank you, guys.
Bye. See you next week.
Oh, next week? Really? Next week?
Yeah, we're not doing these weekly?